What is cracking? We about to get it jumping, man. I need some new headphones. I gotta get my sound right.
Welcome to Vegas Live, the show where we engage in healthy debate on a wide array of topics ranging from entrepreneurship, relationships, current events, true crime, entertainment, and anything else that may pop up. Each week, we bring you that fire, intense, funny, and engaging discourse. Whether you're single, married, well off, or well enough, you're in the right place. So sit back, kick your feet up, and let's dive into Vegas Live. And now your host, Vegas Gates.
Look, you jinxed me. As soon as you said that, my camera cuts off. But let me turn you on. At least they got you on there. Look, that's okay. I know what it is. My battery, I unplugged it when I was trying to do some shit. Welcome back to another episode of Vegas Live Podcast. Thank you to all who's going to join us live and everybody that catch the replay, man. We missed y'all last week. Let me make sure my audio is good. Let me check my audio settings. Yeah, we good on that audio. Everything is good with that. I'm about to cut my camera on. Right now, it's not no big issue. Y'all don't need to see me. I'm not tripping. Nah, they're not really. They don't. They can just see that little black box, that little black empty box, and we be good. But I'm gonna plug it back up. I know what the issue is, but you drinks me. You know that, right? You know you drinks me. Today, man, we got a few topics we're gonna hit y'all with, man. The Umar Johnson controversy is out there. He's hitting the news. He always stays, in the news, social media news. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the boycotts. Did you participate in the boycotts? I mean, did it help? What y'all feel about that? So we gonna jump around. We're gonna be bouncing around today, and we just gonna have some fun, good energy and good fun, man. Reg, how you doing, man? Welcome back, bro. Oh, my bad. There you go. My bad. There you go.
All good over here, man. How y'all doing?
Good, man. Let me plug my y'all chat it up.
What's up, Ashley? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm actually pulling up the boycott schedules. Did you know there's a schedule?
Oh, I got it on my phone too. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
I'm about to send this. Hold on.
Let me turn my camera back on.
So they put up some 160 trillion for that last thing, but that's too.
They did what?
Some of they lost 160 trillion. That's too much.
Oh yeah, Shay is a little late as always. She's coming in. She's there I go. My camera is on, it's cracking. Welcome again to another edition of Vegas Live Podcast, all the way from North Las Vegas, Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's what we call it. North Las Vegas, Hollywood, man. We're gonna try to we're gonna get it in today. We're not gonna try, we're gonna get it in today. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have some fun, bring some good energy,
yes, sir.
Some good conversation. Hopefully we help some people out there. Hopefully we can give some education, some good spirits, because I think it's needed right now.
Absolutely.
What y'all think?
Definitely.
So we was talking about the boycott.
Yeah.
You participated.
I did.
Reg?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
You know how to, I'm an asshole. I went to Walmart that Friday just to see what it looked like.
What it looked like?
Went on Amazon.
Well, I mean, it was black folks working, but there's a few black folks in there.
Yeah.
There was a few black folks in there. I know we're a little late on this topic, but I just wanted to ask, did you guys participate? Now, do you think one day, 24 hours is really going to be sufficient?
No.
What do you think?
I think we should, it should be more, but I mean, we do still need to get stuff.
Like I said, she got the schedule, so they're doing weeks now. The next one is weeks.
I just sent it to you. There's more.
You sent it to me?
Yeah,
okay,
I put it in the group.
Hey, Toya, how you doing? All the way from Jamaica. I'm jealous.
Alrighty, man. Alrighty.
I'm jealous. She live in Jamaica now.
She moved.
She moved. That's a big step. I would love to get her on here to I ask her what made you make that step to say I'm out of here.
Well, she was down out there every weekend any goddamn way.
She was doing it like that.
Yeah.
So what's the boycott schedule? What are we supposed to be doing? Or is this only black folks?
He's streaming. What up?
He's streaming. What's happening, man?
He said, "Hell no, he ain't support the boycott."
Me neither. We got our red cups, so don't judge us. Do not judge us.
So what you were talking about was the economic blackout, right? That was February 28th.
Uh-huh.
We're actually in one right now, March 7th through the 14th, and that's the Amazon boycott.
See, it's not
March 7th through 14th.
So we're not supposed to be shopping with Amazon.
According to that list, that's what
7th through the 14th.
Okay.
And then Walmart is April 7th through the 14th.
Okay.
And then the next economic blackout is April 18th.
Like Theo said, let's boycott black on black crime. We just had another rapper just killed him and his daughter. Why are we not protesting that?
Yeah,
in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
So what's the okay, we're supposed to we're supposed to hurt them economically, right? With this boycott, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the whole goal, right?
Yeah.
So once we hurt them, then what? What are we asking for? What's our ask
for the DEI? Because
that's what we want
to be reinstated.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
And so, but it seems like we're spearheading this movement. It seems like. Can you guys correct me if I'm wrong? Are we spearheading this?
No, I seen it. What's that Pastor Jamal Bryan?
He's talking about about black people. Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
But we don't even benefit the most from it.
That's true. As far as DEI.
Yeah. So why are we spearheading it?
Because that's what we do.
We boycott. We march.
We just Oh, man.
Oh,
did you guys see too that they're removing the Black Lives Matter in DC?
I seen that. Yeah.
They did what?
They're removing the Black Lives Matter
that was painted on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
On DC.
Do you care about that?
I don't really, but I think it's just interesting to talk about. I just read it yesterday.
Thinking about that Black Lives Matter, they stole that money didn't even go back to help our community, man.
No, I got you.
And see, that's the part I'm tired of. People they always use our struggle for they come up.
That's true.
And it's like, hold on. So we're spearheading, black folks, they're spearheading all these boycotts, Amazon, Walmart, yada, yada, yada. But who's going to benefit?
So what do you guys think about the whole situation with the Tesla dealerships and all that stuff being burned and all that? Y'all heard about that?
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
I'm sorry, say I was reading that chat. I'm sorry. I was
the Tesla dealerships and stuff being burnt up.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
What do you think? That's wrong. Why are we destroying people property and businesses because they don't like Elon? He was just a Democrat. They loved him.
Mm.
But if you associate yourself with Trump, you would just be hated. I came out this year, man.
When they taking people jobs, Elon taking people jobs.
Yeah,
that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Cutting jobs every day you wake up. They cutting this.
You saw what they were doing with the VA?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and the VA's one veterans that work most of
right.
Mm-hmm. I don't get it.
And I know, see on the it looks bad. I get it because I don't like to see anybody lose their job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but the question I have, I'm wondering, like, how many wasteful jobs are there really? Right? Like, we don't really need these jobs. Are these people actually really working? You know what I mean? So that's why I need to know a little bit more.
But have they had the time to do the homework on how many is wasteful, like you saying? Instead of just walking there and saying, "Well, we got 4,000, let's cut 2,300."
Yeah, exactly.
Have they really did the homework and say we need these 3,300 of these 4,000? You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
Kip, definitely want to hit the link.
Kip, you definitely hit the link. Kip, let me know. I can definitely drop that link for you, bro. Kip said he's staying with his president. What Toya say? Why can't the movement be more about buying with black businesses?
I love that.
That's a good question.
They said that too. And if you're gonna shop that day, you shop with a black business or a small business. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
it goes. Yeah. You said that before, though, as far as like DEI is not necessary. We can build each other up within our communities. I mean, that's the same type of thing.
Right. I don't know, man. I just
I do feel like we should support. You said that before. We should support each other's businesses.
I don't really believe in that.
Even if it's good quality.
Well, no, put it like this. I believe in supporting any good business.
Right.
I focus on just like, man, you build a good business. I don't focus on, hey, we have to, we have to be deliberate when we would, I don't think we have to be deliberate supporting black businesses for our businesses to be successful. Okay. I just don't believe that because I understand we shop off convenience. Mm-hmm. How many people gonna go way out to the soul food place on Fort Apache and whatever, way south? It's not. It's like this focus on building a good business, and then everybody gonna come. Blacks, whites, Spanish, Asians. True. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to focus on. I get the whole concept. I understand that. Like, hey, we gotta buy black, but we don't necessarily. In a perfect world, if all black folks just shop with black businesses, like we had to, like our ancestors had to, our great grandparents and stuff like that. Yeah, great.
But right other races do it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The Asian community, the Jewish community, they support their business, their cultures, their communities. They do.
Yep.
They have their own bank.
And they have their own areas in the city, okay?
Why is that though? Let me drop the link for Kip.
Well, we do too. We got the West Side.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Let me see what Toy
we
said.
Need to black
I intentionally spent at least 10%.
We need to blacken that out. The name
of my spending in black businesses. Okay, I get it.
What?
And see, do you know how my business will not be? Oh, they talking over.
What about your shirt?
That's fake. That's fake.
I should mute that.
Yeah, right.
No. I'm telling you, do we need to mute that shirt? I mean, black that shirt out. That's advertising we ain't getting paid for.
We ain't getting paid for it. Yeah. Where y'all Vegas podcast shirts at?
I got my Vegas live on, man.
It was cold.
I'm in my Vegas style.
I need one.
It was
bring
cold.
Kip to the stage. Let's bring Kip to the stage. What's up, Kip? How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I hear y'all up here talking. Salute to the panelists. All I can tell y'all black people, take y'all ass to work and go shop. That's what y'all need to go do. Y'all need to stop all this shit. Stand with the president. That's what all I can tell y'all.
Well, why should I do that? Why should I stand with the president if he ain't doing nothing that's going to benefit me?
Hey, look, president is doing some major overhauling right now and doing some things that's out the ordinary. So we just basically see how this thing's gonna work out, man. So that's where I'm at with it, though.
Yeah, we're gonna see where it go.
Right now, no, we just talking about the boycott. Are you or not? I know I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say I already know. We talking about, are you participating in the boycotts that's going on around the country with Amazon and.
Man, I just went order me a bunch of shit off Amazon today, man. What you talking about, man? I ain't listen, man. What you talking about, Gates? Man, I just went down there and bought a box of chicken down there, man, from KFC, man. What you talking about, man?
Hello, Rosin. Hello, Rosin. How you doing? Let me see what Rosin. Hello. I didn't support the boycott. DEI didn't affect me. I've been taking my ass to work. That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
talking about.
Where y'all
bro.
get
That's
to
what
not
I'm
going to
talking
work part? I didn't see that part. Where's
I didn't either.
Where's it don't go to work?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
All I know,
I think it's
I
just
know.
about not spending your money. with
Okay,
certain
wait.
Look here,
companies.
Do you see
I'm
what in
gonna
the
catch.
clip?
Yeah, that was funny. Can we go back
I'm
to
gonna
that?
catch.
Because
I'm
that's
gonna
never
catch
gonna
a.
happen.
I'm gonna catch a Uber when I need a Uber. I'm gonna catch a Lyft when I need a Lyft. Y'all niggas ain't gonna have me walk around here hurting all day. I ain't gonna be driving with y'all black. I'm going. Look here, man. I'm gonna spend some money, man, to have me some fun. That's what I'm gonna do. And there it is.
Live life. Live life.
So
There
Slick
you go.
says it's a cowardly protest. I'm not taking it seriously until I see a full month boycott of beauty supply and sneaker
Can't
stores.
do it.
Facts.
That's where you got
see?
me.
See?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Right. And here's this what I told people like Roland Martin and them cats, they talking about boycott DEI. Shit, Facebook got rid of their shit. And so
Yeah.
okay, so Facebook and YouTube,
We were
they're
supposed
partners.
to take that off too.
They all supposed to be off of YouTube if they want to take this shit serious. But the reason why they won't, because that's where they making money off of that.
That's true.
So they not going nowhere.
Or
So
well,
miss me with the
where else can they
bullshit.
broadcast in? You got another site besides?
No, but see, they you can broadcast on your own shit, but you're not gonna get that. You're not.
I'm talking about
push.
what platform you got? Facebook
You can have your own website.
You can make your own.
You can do your own. You can stream on your own.
Oh, okay.
But you can do Rumble. You can do all that shit. But YouTube is the big boy.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the money maker. Hey, T Streamer, let me know if you still got that link, bro. I know you usually like to pop up. Let me know if you need that link. Let me know if anybody want to hit that link. Slick, let me know. Hey, and Slick, man, hey, look. I hope your health is getting better. Take that shit seriously, bro. We got to make some lifestyle changes. And hey, health to my brother, man.
Amen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen to that.
You niggas keep on boycotting. Y'all will get put on the terrorist list. That was going to happen. Y'all get put on the terrorist list. Y'all get put on that watch list, man.
They can't put me on the terrorist list for not spending no money.
Hilarious.
For not spending no money.
You don't get on that watch list, man. They gonna be following you around. They gonna be following you around Las Vegas, man.
Hey, they gonna say this motherfucker don't do numbers. Go to the liquor store and sit in the garage and drink beer. Go to casinos. He ain't doing that.
Funny.
And Nut says he can't boycott Amazon. That's my partner. So
Right.
yeah, Nut, he works with Amazon. Well, that's his partner. So yeah, it's like I don't. Hey, look, I think we just need to do something different than boycotting.
Hey, Gates.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm right outside. I'm way right outside of Amazon right now to pick a load up. Amazon is my friend. You niggas is not gonna have me somewhere living on the underpass or in a goddamn cardboard box fucking with y'all. No, Amazon's my friend. Walmart's my friend.
That's right.
Trump is my friend. I ain't fooling with y'all, man.
Right now, yeah, and if you guys don't know, Kip, he does do deliveries, and he has a truck, and so he's shipping he's delivering.
Yeah, you're supposed to get your money on that one.
Yeah,
Shit.
So that's what he's talking about. Malcolm X, little bro, welcome, bro, welcome. How you doing, man?
Man, waiting to chime in. Can't wait to chime in. I was just gonna listen tonight.
We waiting. Nah, we don't want you to listen.
No, you ain't no viewer.
We need your input, bro.
No, I mean, I think I got something for Reg. And Reg, I hope you don't get your panties in a bunch.
Ooh.
But are you American?
I would. Never mind. Go ahead.
Are you American? Yes or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm American.
Okay. Well, that's our president. Okay. That's
who?
our president of our country. You don't want to leave it. Leave America.
No, and go where?
Go wherever you think is better at. I mean, for anybody.
Donald just went to.
Hold on. He's the president of America. That don't make him my president.
Okay. I like him. I like this dude here. He talking with some sense.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like him, Gate.
Reg, the man only been in office for less than 6 weeks.
And messing up already. Messing up already.
What about Obama with the gay marriages? About boys playing in girl sports? Let's talk about that.
Obama ain't had nobody losing 200,000, 300,000 jobs in 3 weeks.
But guess what? As far as us black folks, our kids don't want to reproduce because they want to sex each other. Let's talk something real, bro.
That's about your household.
No, that's because your president legalized it. How many people out here?
I ain't never been to Africa. I don't know nothing about Africa.
I ain't talking about.
No, that's what Nuts said. That's what Nuts said.
America. Huh?
that's what Nuts said, Theo,
No,
not
that
you.
was a comment. That was a comment coming from the chat.
That's like telling me go to Puerto Vallarta. I ain't never been to Puerto Vallarta. What am I going to Puerto
Red, you scared to go to Fordyce, man. Cut that out, man. Next,
No.
you scared to go to Fordyce. Cut that out because of mosquitoes.
Yeah, the mosquitoes ain't finna eat on me. I'm a city boy.
But no, we're gonna boycott something. Let's boycott one day without another black man killing another black man. Let's boycott something that's gonna matter.
I'm with that.
That's right.
Well, let's talk about that. Put that on the list. Going to the store, not shopping. That's BS. The Montgomery boycott was 200 and some odd days. We're gonna boycott. Let's boycott for real. We can't do that. No, let's stop. Hey, let's stop black on black crime. Let's stop black on black violence.
Hey, Nut, I can't get out of America when I can sit. I can't get out of America, Nut, when I could be here and make America better, not great again. I can make it better. That's the slogan I'm gonna run on. 2036, I'm going for president. I got your vote.
Oh, he went the link. Oh, he says it's not working for him.
Theo, that go for you too, Theo.
Slick, hold on.
What's up?
I'm running in 2036. I got your vote.
Man, yes, sir. Let's go out of town together first. I'll be on your board when you run.
For sure.
Hey, Slick, hold on real quick. Hey, Slick, just click on that link in the chat. Did you try that? Click on this link I'm about to post in the chat. I don't know how to pin the shit. That right there, click on that, and you should be able to jump on the stream. Matter of fact, anybody want to hit that link, hit the link, join the conversation, man. We want to hear from you. We want to talk about you. Now I want to go back to Toya, because Toya, she wants to discuss how DEI really help white women more than any other protected class associated with it. What do you guys think about that?
That's true.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But it's when they give us something, we get a little bit out of it. They get a bigger piece than we get. So we was getting crumbs and crumbs and crumbs. That's why we don't want the stuff that we got taken, because it worked so hard to get it, and we only got a little bit of it.
But what did we really get though?
DEI jobs.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, yeah, we went from getting nothing to getting some. Then you want to take the something we was getting while people still need them DEI jobs.
That's true.
So we need those. So y'all saying we need
it's
those?
It's not that we need it. It's just that it was available.
Yeah.
So
they said the people they said the people that had them DEI jobs, they would sit around playing ping pong all day. That's true.
Well, give me a baton. Give me a baton.
They weren't doing their job.
Yeah, damn, Kim. I'm gonna take your ass back to the second.
And I low key agree with that though. But I agree with that. Some people were just in those positions, right? And
ping pong and shooting marbles. Come on, when Trump saw that shit, he cut that loose. He cut it loose.
You talking about the DI or the one that was working from home?
Hold on, real quick. Let's try to go one at a time. Let's not talk over each other so the audience can hear us. Go ahead, Reg.
No, I was saying, was you talking about the DEI jobs, the people that was working from home? Then which ones you?
Either, like a lot of them, I believe that it was necessary to have, but a lot of those people were just in positions and they were not being effective.
The ones working from home?
It doesn't matter. They could be working in the office.
Well, I'm gonna go back to one that was working from home during the pandemic. The pandemic was so called over with. Get your ass back in the building. If they don't need you work from home, you should be no problem.
But then sometimes it's cheaper to have you work from home.
Correct.
Because you don't have that pay for that office
overhead.
space.
Right. But if the business is saying for you come on back, you shouldn't be trying to fight that to come back.
And then you have these high positions that hire people under that. They're not doing nothing. They're just hiring somebody under them
to do the work.
So they're just sitting there. Yeah. So are they really needed?
No,
that's the question.
Yeah. So if you have DEI, they should be effective in flexing the change or something, but not just saying,
right,
I'm here.
Well,
right.
Yeah. So if you hire anybody, you expect them to be doing some work. Yeah.
Right.
So maybe they did go through and then found some of them weren't really working.
Did y'all know about the jigglers?
What's the jigglers?
So I had some people, who work from home and they had jigglers. It's for your mouse. So it doesn't go to sleep.
Wow.
So they be getting their nails done or go to the beauty shop.
That's what they was doing?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's a good job. How did that
Hey, can I chime in real quick?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, jump in.
Okay. Understand something. You build a warehouse and you need people to work in the warehouse. What does that do? That give you mechanics jobs. That open up jobs for other people by driving your cars back and forth. That's how you build the economy. Now we want to talk about some, Reg. I seen you all this information. You got people 300 years old collecting Social Security, You got
said
people.
that wasn't true. They said that wasn't true.
Okay, wink, wink. But then you got people working in all these federal buildings, wink, wink, that's not even there collecting money. Just like that Laughlin thing back in the day when I used to work out in Laughlin and the man was in jail collecting money. So it was plenty of that going around. So we oughta be mad at the people stealing the money, not mad because he cutting jobs. Let's flip the role.
No, I'm mad at the people that's not doing the homework to know that the people is getting the money. That's where it's supposed to be. That's what that's what we're supposed to be mad at. Somebody's supposed to be doing the work today. Hey, well, he died, like you said, he died 50 years ago. You know what I mean? Somebody's supposed to check that the man alive or not.
I think both sides is benefiting, Republicans and Democrats. I think they was both dipping in that pot.
Somebody
These politicians getting paid, man.
Somebody getting that money, yeah.
For sure.
Because there's no way how
exactly
that's unaccounted for money that you're not missing.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah. Theo, you about to say something?
No, go ahead.
Nah, yeah, I mean, all right, man, look. To me, if you're gonna have some people that that participate in the boycott, some people that don't. Yeah. I just think Black folks, we have to start doing something different. We just have to start doing. Hold on, let me read what Toya said. She put a long one right here. But y'all, those were not DEI jobs. DEI jobs were initially began so that Black people could get federal government contracts. We were no longer getting those contracts, And why are we worried about the federal government when our local governments are not giving contracts to Black contractors after the federal government has given them money to get those contracts to a diverse community? It seriously was not happening in the manner it was designed to. And that's the only question I got. I'm not the most educated person on this subject. That's why I don't be sitting up here, stomping my feet. Look, I like to hear both sides. I want to hear people that are more informed than me so I can learn and be educated.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like again, it should be somebody regulating where them loans go to.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Right. She's right on.
Yeah, she was right on point. Yeah, but it's like somebody, the boss was like, oh, we only had 10% went to the Black people they're supposed to go to. So that's a problem. If 30 or 40% is supposed to go. So somebody should come down and make it even. But that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, that ain't gonna,
Tony, I think that's the first
what
time
up,
Tony ever joined our chat.
It's maybe about the first, it's about the second.
He must not be mad.
What up, Tony? Oh, you mad at you?
I know. He went MIA for a long time.
I'm gonna leave y'all people alone on Facebook. Y'all be taking look, and let me just throw a public service announcement out there. If you see me rapping in my backyard or some shit like that, that means I'm on one. I'm just having fun. Don't take it seriously. I don't want no beef. I don't want no drama. I'm too old for that shit. Look, I just want to have fun and put out good vibes and energy. So just have fun with me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know me, so y'all think I was really serious. Huh? Yeah.
Just say get out your feelings.
Nah, because then they get in their feelings when you say that.
Oh my goodness.
So you can't do that. Keeping the plane is bad. Keeping the plane got a badass phone. So we gonna be dealing with him all night with his phone.
Nah.
Who is it?
No, I had a phone call. Kate.
I'm messing with you, Tom. So look, the topic of today, which I know this, I want to get to Theo, and then hold on. I want to really start with Theo with this topic because he's a big Umar Johnson fan. Oh. He's a big Umar Johnson fan.
No, I ain't a big fan. I just like him.
That's a fan.
Where the money at then?
Where the school at?
Yeah, where the school and the money.
Okay, we're not going to talk about the school because Theo is always talking about family, and this and that. Here's his daughter. I want to play this video of his daughter. Now, they got a bunch of videos. I couldn't grab all these videos. We ain't going to sit up all day and listen to a bunch of videos, but I just want to play this one.
Does your mom hate him too? Of course she do. Because he put his fucking hands on her. What the fuck is wrong with him? It should be a fucking job.
Stop. Let me stop it real quick.
Why that video?
Hold on real quick.
Why didn't you play the other video?
I didn't
the one I sent you.
Go. See this? You see this?
But the one I sent you.
Okay, break that video down because I ain't about to pull it up now. What did that video say?
It was just that way everybody could hear what she had to say. And then his response.
Can you tell us?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Come on. Okay, basically, I'm gonna try to frame it the best way I can without knowing the video. She's basically saying that Umar has never been there all her life.
Oh, right. That's what she's
right.
saying.
This is like we ain't got to play the video.
She's
just talking shit. He's a fraud. He ain't never been there. He reached out to her. He never responded. Yada yada yada. Now Umar responded, saying he would meet with him. Yada yada. Now it's just messy.
But he said, let's sit down. let's pick a day to get together. That way you can hear the truth. In other words, let's sit down with your mother. Hear both sides.
Yeah.
So
Theo?
what's the truth? And I'm pretty sure I know the truth.
Okay, hold on. What's the truth then?
I think like some moms that do what they do.
Yep.
They play the games with their child.
So she was playing with Umar.
Come on, because why won't Umar say, let's sit down and talk and, hear the facts? And did he not say this whole time he has been paying child support, right?
Oh, so he's not a deadbeat.
Well,
That's what he say. He ain't got no damn job. How you paying the child support?
with the money for the school there, everybody
Man,
donated.
that's not. They can't trace that shit.
I'm
man.
joking. That was a joke.
He get paid for like being on Breakfast Club. They pay
Online,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
And he said, my number's been the same.
Yeah.
Forever.
But so hold on real quick before we get too far off. I want to get Malcolm X Little. I want to get his take real quick before we get too far off because. Go ahead.
Before you go, come on, man. I need to straighten the shirt up so I can see it.
Oh man, this the one, this the one, the Trump shirt. That's all. We
Okay.
y'all.
Yeah, I see that one. Okay. But go ahead.
Hey, it's three sides to every story. His, hers, and the truth. Now, all of a sudden, when did Dr. Umar become Dr. Umar? That's first off. Or was he just Umar from the neighborhood? Then secondly, why all of a sudden are you just coming out now? You grown. And you want to call the man a fraud? Is somebody behind you pushing you? Does the man go to the school? So I'm like Shay, it's too many loopholes in the story. And then you bring it to the internet. And then when I went to see Dr. Umar, one thing I can say, the man announced his phone number across the stage. So everybody in the audience have his phone number. So if you say you ain't have his number, I got to disagree with that.
Did she say she didn't have his number? Is that what she said?
She said she couldn't get with him.
She said she couldn't get in touch with him.
Well, I don't recall her saying that. I know her comeback when he said that my number's always been the same. And everybody knows me.
So it sounds like y'all sided with Umar.
But then her response was,
you don't know
I'm the child. So why should I be reaching out to you?
Exactly. That's the side I'm on.
Okay, I would agree with that. But now, like, again, she's an adult. So why are you coming out saying stuff, putting it on the internet instead of calling your dad and saying, hey, let's talk?
I agree with that.
Because she's 22.
No, it's because you're trying to get attention. You're trying to get attention.
If she's 22 right now, let's like knock 8 years off that. She been had a cell phone before the 8 years. I'm saying
she's been 16, 17, 18.
They use the phones way better than us. So she could have reached out.
So you guys are basically saying that this 22-year-old, even when she's 22 and prior, she should have been the more adult one.
No, that's not what
I'm not saying that.
She should have been the more wiser one. Hey, let me pick up this phone and call my dad.
Know what? No,
I want to mend this relationship.
Nope, I'm not gonna say that. But then again, we don't know what toxic relationship that was going on between the mother and him for his reasoning to like step in the background.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it do. If the mama said no, you can't call your daddy. Don't no.
Did kids sneak and do everything else?
Facts.
But let me step in and intervene. One thing the young lady did say now, and Umar didn't address it. Forget him. She says, I have another sister out there. I want to know who my sister is. So that part right there, he never addressed that part.
Is he married?
No.
No, hell no. He a fornicator. He ain't married.
Oh, so
but he has two children. And the young lady said, I never met my sister. So I feel her. If I got a sister out there, let me get to know her. Forget you, homie. Let me get to know my sister. Let us talk. Let us Instagram, what all these young folks do. Now that part right there.
Let me ask you this. Couldn't she just went on social media and just put it out there? I would like to meet my sister without
being messy.
Saying what she said about her father.
About being messy.
Yeah.
And Shay, let me play the devil,
need to be said.
Let me play the devil's advocate. What if she don't even know her sister's name? If she proclaimed he don't talk to her, who goes to say he talked to the sister?
But what I'm saying is she could have been out there saying that she was Umar's daughter. I'm looking for my sister.
Maybe she hurt and trying to hurt him.
But now the other girl might not be on social media. That's his job to bring them together, not
Okay,
social media.
I get that, but still, you're out there, you're deadbeat, this and that. What was the point of all that? Because you're in your feelings.
Right.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Dead and gone.
And that's a conversation you call your father and say, hey, you know, we whatever.
And he might
but I want to meet my sister.
He might be saying,
how do I get in touch with my sister?
He might be saying, I don't know what you're talking about. It might not be another sister, or it might be the paternity might be up in question. So I wouldn't address it either.
Here's the point I think you guys are missing, because you know, I've been following Dr. Umar Johnson for a long time, and it's just a contradiction onto what he preaches about. You know what I'm saying? He preaches about the black queen, black power, the black family, yada yada yada, and all this shit.
Yeah.
But that's why I said
he King Kong consciousness,
and he's a hypocrite.
the most requested scholar.
But that's why
and
I
all
said
this bullshit.
right.
Man, this is him.
but again,
this is him.
But hold on. But again, we don't know the relationship with that young lady's mother.
But
I mean,
she's an adult.
Now she's grown.
She's an adult.
But what I'm saying is, let's just say all those years, maybe he couldn't get in touch with her. You could find him.
She's an adult now.
Nah.
What do you mean?
Are you really adult at 22?
Yes, you could reach out to your parent. You could reach out to somebody.
No, but what I'm saying is, as she was growing up,
you think she was tainted.
Well, no, what I'm saying, possible. No, what I'm saying is, she is saying that he preaches all this. How come he wasn't basically in her life all this time, right? Again, so we don't know what the relationship was between that young lady's mother and him.
Right.
She could have been the one who left FU this and that and changed her number. He couldn't find her.
That's true.
I want to, like you said, now I want to see the sit down. Or put it on pay-per-view.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe he just didn't want to all that. Maybe it was just very toxic. We don't know.
It was obviously toxic.
Yeah,
right. Again, like Theo said, there's 3 sides to a story. So
yeah.
And Tony says this is what I wanted to talk about. Single mothers raising single mothers who raise single mothers.
Who raise single mothers.
It's a good thing. And see, like I say, I know, like you guys say, you know, the mom could be taking that, you know, talking bad on the dad, because I understand that happened. Kids that grow up with animosity until they get to. I mean, that's how I was. I was mad. My dad was until I started. He started telling me some stuff like, hey, it wasn't all me. That's what he told me. When he said that, it wasn't all me. It made me think. I'm like, oh, I never thought of it like that.
and sometimes also, like, if you know the personality of that parent, you know what I mean. Then you're able to. Like, oh, okay, all right, that does make sense,
Well, I'm gonna say it like this, Shay. So, like we said about the relationship and the representative, parents do that too. Right. So my mom used to cuss, but my friends didn't think she cussed. Because she put a representative when we had company.
Oh, really?
Oh, but she cussed at us. So maybe So the parents have representatives too.
But it goes back to, though, regardless of how she was raised, regardless of like the animosity, you shouldn't still put your dad out there on Front Street on social media.
Yeah. I think I agree.
That's messy.
That. Slick, welcome to the show, bro. How you doing? How you feeling? First of all, how you feeling?
I'm good. How's everything? Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, everything's good, man.
So what do you have to add?
Well, yeah, I got in late on the Umar.
You can jump back. You can rewind back if you want. If you wanted to touch on that DEI boycott shit, you can.
I think I've made my thoughts clear on that. I will listen. A boycott is supposed to be a sacrifice. As I believe it was Tio that said earlier, the bus boycotts lasted for a very long time, and that took sacrifice. People had to walk. People had to carpool. They had to wear their shoes out to get what they wanted. The problem with today's boycotts is we boycott easy things, right?
Yeah.
We boycott Target because we got other alternatives. Like I said, I won't take it serious until I see as long as it takes boycott for beauty supply stores where you can't get butterfly eyelashes, you can't get hair, and fellas, you can't get sneakers.
No hair?
No. We're gonna because that's where we spend most. That's where we spend most of our money.
So exactly.
If we want to show the power of our dollar, because trust me, the Target is not tripping. They ain't tripping at all, right? And neither is Walmart or Amazon. they don't care, right? Because trust me, first of all, there's still gonna be a lot of black people still buying, and there's plenty of other options for customers. They're not tripping. We got to go where we're the strongest. We're the strongest in hair care supply. We're the strongest in sports goods and stuff like that. It's good.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
we made the ones that took the DEI. They made the ones.
You'll see DEI. Again, black people keep allowing ourselves to get duped. The DEI is for white women and gay white men because they are minorities too. Because what we do is we're happy to get out here and march. Right, and as soon as we get a victory, we have no problem with usually the Democratic Party or others switching the words from black to minority or people of color, right? And then now, so they benefit and they enjoy. But when it's time to fight, they put us out there on Front Street. They do the same thing with welfare. We are not the most people on welfare. Yeah, when you watch the news, who's always up there? I'm gonna keep my food stamps back. They put us up there. Right? They do the same thing. They do the same thing with every movement. And then so now they're so used to us being easily duped. They get mad at us when we don't join their cause, whatever it is.
He doing a lot over there. He moving around.
I'm Slick.
Yeah.
You're doing so much moving around. You gotta like.
I'm cooking.
I was gonna say, sound like I'm in a bag of potato chips over there.
I think that's my headphones hitting my beard.
You think we need to get some AirPods, buddy?
No, I'm not putting that thing on my head.
No, but what you said, bro. I want to go back to something you said. Is like we have to kind of hit them, kind of where it hurts, and where it hurts is like where we're the most. What's the word? Like in entertainment and in sports and all that. That's really hurting pockets.
Oh,
right.
Man.
That's really hurting pockets.
Sport.
Nah, we not showing up.
Right.
Angel Reese says she ain't showing up, but that shit ain't gonna work. But anyway, that's another subject. So go ahead.
Well, that's it.
I'm gonna need you to sit down, brother.
Oh, is it still doing it?
Yes.
We gotta mute you, bro. We gotta.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do everything the opposite. What y'all talking about tonight? Y'all say sit down. I'm getting up. So that's what I'm gonna do.
But like you saying, G. So and your brother was saying, for things to change, everybody got to do it. But you, me, and Theo worked at that place, and the whole conversation for years was like 3 days. 3 days, they give us what they want. How many days? How many times did we get out there and everybody's gonna stick out there?
Oh man,
everybody's not gonna ever be in to make a change. That I think.
Yeah. Real quick, Theo, I saw your finger up. Go ahead, bro.
Slick will know the date, but when you talk about DEA, whatever it is, with the lady,
DEI.
Yeah, we need to go back to Gloria Steinem. Do y'all know who that is?
No.
Okay. Gloria Steinem, who made the black woman turn on the black man during slavery. She told the black woman, and we, all of us in slavery, but we were holding her down. That's what the black woman picked up the white woman's style. Look her up and look what she did to the black woman.
Oh, wow.
Slick, what year? You should know this. You're a historian. You should know the year, but you know who I'm talking about.
Well, I don't know the exact thing, but to simplify it.
Can you? I'm sorry. Can you just sit down and talk?
So he got the phone on the counter yelling from the oven. Yeah, I don't know exactly what woman.
Wait,
Slick is doing a lot.
Wait, he hung up or something.
Yeah, he hung up. He said,
but y'all look up Gloria Steinem. That's when it all started, right after slavery. She was telling the black women that the black man was holding her down, and we were all in the same slave ship together. And the black woman turned on the black man with her. Yes, look it up. It's a history. So this is all DEA, DEI, whatever the hell it is. It ain't nothing but the same routine in 2025.
Most definitely. Hey, you guys hit that like button, man. Hit that share button, man. Go over to YouTube, to that Vegas Live podcast. Hit that subscribe button. 2025, we got to blow this up, y'all. We got to blow this up, man. We pushing. We going to keep on going. We going to keep on trying to bring good topics, good energy. Damn, this hour almost up. We ain't even getting to the other topics. Ain't this about a bitch? This is how it be going. It's bad. I thought I heard somebody click in, but we gonna continue to have fun. So anybody else want to add anything to the deadbeat versus the spiteful mom? Which one are you choosing, Ashley? The deadbeat or the spiteful mom? Which one are you blaming?
Neither.
Not gonna blame. You got to pick one. Are we gonna replace you with Mr. Murray?
Oh Lord Jesus!
I want that seat anyway.
I can't. Y'all better leave Mr.
Where's
ATM
Mr. Murray? He's
alone.
supposed to call.
Now,
me.
I think that I don't think it's cool to be a deadbeat dad. I don't think it's cool to be a spiteful, messy mom, especially when it affects your children. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you should allow grown folks to do that, and don't bring kids into it because they're both parents, right? So, I mean, I just think that it's I don't like either.
Okay, Shay.
I'm just gonna sit back and wait for that meeting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I can't choose a side because I don't know. I don't know the facts, so I can't make.
So you need facts.
I need facts.
So you need facts. Okay.
Yeah, I need
okay.
facts.
You need facts. Okay. Reg.
Both sides are terrible. They should be together
Right.
for the benefit of the child.
Exactly.
Both sides are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm X Little.
Hey man, we miss Big Mama. When the foundation broke, the black families broke. Big Mama would have slapped that girl in the mouth. Girl, hush, that's still your daddy.
That's
I
true.
called him, and he'd have picked up the phone. Yes, ma'am. Get over here and get this girl. She want to see you. But ain't no more Big Mamas because Big Mama out in the club.
They're doing TikToks together.
Facts.
Hey, look, that's gonna look that we about to transition into this because that's what Michael said. One of our listeners, he wanted to talk about that. But keeping it plain, what you think about the deadbeat dad or the spiteful mom? Which side you leaning towards?
Well, sometimes the mothers, they can be spiteful, you know. Sometimes, you know. But you know, hey man, it's kind of sensitive topic, you know. But you know, you do what you got to do, you know, try to do what you can to handle your business and stuff like that. That's all you can do. You know, you run across a woman you just can't get along with, and y'all have a child, you know, you as a person, you know, you still got a role to play, you still got a job to do. Just do what you can do and do the best that you can do. That's all I can tell you. And if it get to the point where the mother is the got primary custody of the child, then, you know, you want to be with your child, you want to be involved in your child's life, then you can take her to court and petition that to be able to see your child and spend time with your child. If you serious about that.
That's what we got to do. Slick.
He gone.
Oh, he hung up by mistake. Remember?
Oh, he's still up here. Oh, he is gone. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Here he. I didn't add him to the stage. That was my fault. He been back there.
You guys, do I sound better?
Oh,
yes.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I want to play my applause track.
yeah.
I turned it off. I turned my applause track off.
That's StreamYard's fault because
Man.
I didn't know I had to go into the settings and switch to the microphone. It
Oh,
was
so
picking
much
up the
better.
regular. Okay, my bad, guys. I'm
Mm.
sorry.
Oh man.
Okay,
Right.
That was woo.
So I would love to hear your take. Are you more on the side of the who needs to take more responsibility, the deadbeat dad or the spiteful mom? Who
Both.
needs it? Both. Like you kind of
like Red said. Well, Red said, yeah, because listen, I say this to everyone. Never judge a person for having children, but always judge them based on who they had those children with. Right? And so if dude is a deadbeat, then that's the woman's fault. If the woman is a spiteful lady, then that's the dude's fault. You shouldn't have had a kid with a person like that, right? That means you had sex with them prematurely before you got to know them and know what type of person they were, right? That shows irresponsibility. So I put it
Preach,
on both.
brother, preach.
Hey, that was a drop your mic moment.
That was.
I'm about to end the show after that. I'm about to end the show after this.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But when do you really know somebody?
2 weeks.
You know your temperament. Yeah, listen, most of the women women, and I'm not trying to single out women because I know there's plenty of good women out there with terrible baby daddies, but I'm sick of women acting like every dude was some investment banker until he got her pregnant and suddenly he became a bum. One just has to look at their social media. You can tell, like, you thought this dude was going to be a good option for a father for your children, right? And so, we gotta start taking responsibility. Like, if you're going to complain about who you had children with, men or women, it's like, well, why'd you have kids with them?
And that, you know what, that makes a lot of sense. You know, women and men, we need to start doing some background checks on some of these people.
That's
Like,
facts.
check their social media.
No, don't say that. Don't say that, Gates. You wrong. Last time we had this conversation, you said I was wrong for what I said.
Kip, I'm gonna get you
Now,
up
go
out
ahead.
here, man.
Go ahead. See, go ahead on. Go ahead on. Go
See,
ahead
it
on.
goes
Go
back to
ahead
what we were
on.
talking about
I'm gonna drop
earlier.
Kip. I'm gonna drop you. No,
It goes back to what we were talking about earlier with
Go ahead, Jay.
whether it's like women putting themselves out there on Instagram or like men fronting or whatever else, and like people aren't really themselves. It's like they're representatives.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Oh,
that's
my
the whole
bad.
thing. I know we were gonna segue into that though, like women being sexy or whatever. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
I'm
Get
hoping-
mad.
But the representative always shows up first.
Mike, are you here? First of
Oh,
all,
I agree.
Mike, are you in the
Especially
chat?
if you're intimate at that point.
Because I want to transition into your
You're not
topic,
having
Mike,
sex
but let
from
me know.
Hold
if
on,
you're in
G.
the chat.
Before we go, Kip, wouldn't it be some pertinent information for you to have to know that this woman spent 2 years in a crazy home by doing a background check on her?
Yeah, but see, Gates, man, Gates had conversation like this before. And when I gave him my criteria about some things I ask a woman, he was like, man, that's crazy to ask a woman stuff like that.
No, it
Like
ain't.
how many bodies she had and
Right.
things of that nature, you know. And I was going down the checklist. He was like, man, that's crazy.
Kip, I ain't never said that. You got the wrong
Yeah,
person,
no,
man.
hey, you gotta think, Gates. You gotta think about that.
I almost agree with this person right here.
That lies.
Because you don't know the future.
Yeah.
You're right.
People
People
change.
switch. Yeah,
People
yeah,
change.
yeah.
That's true.
No.
Nah.
But sometimes
Well, people change, but not that much. You're not going to tell me you didn't know this dude was a violent individual. You just thought that shit was
Absolutely.
cute. You thought it was cute
Absolutely.
till it turned on you,
or
right?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
And it's the same thing.
Hey, he was giving you signs. Don't do that
No,
shit no
that's
more.
true.
Don't do that shit no
Exactly.
more.
It's like that, and this is why I don't feel sorry when I see these celebrities and these athletes getting taken. I'm like, how could you not know that woman was going to do exactly what she did?
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry for you.
well,
So
Oh, man.
nope. Come on.
the represent.
Hold on.
I agree with
But or if everything could be good, right?
Nope.
Listen,
He said no.
I'm good. She's great. And that dude mess around and cheats. Oh, then that other side of her is going to come out.
Cheating's different.
It's a thin line between love and hate.
You're going to see a whole different
Look,
person
I
on
wanna-
both sides.
To me, it's different today.
The sweetest woman in the
We're
world.
older. Today, we can do the background checks. We can look at social
That
and see
is
what the
true.
action is. Because Shay, you know what I was thinking about, right? I'm like, I didn't know what was going on with old girl with Yvette. I didn't know what was going on with her.
Yeah. I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? You
That's
find
true.
out shit. But today it's a different
different
day and age. So you should be able to find some shit
But
out.
we didn't see that.
Do your
crew.
background check.
Right.
Well, see, but see, you didn't.
Background checks in the 80s,
You didn't have kids.
90s.
I'm about to say,
You know what I mean?
80s shit.
It was the 90s.
Nah, but it's possible I could have had kids with her.
Yeah.
Theo trying to get in, man. Theo trying to get in.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, jump. Go, bro.
Man, I'm sorry to squash y'all, but none of y'all standing on God's commandments. Everybody's speaking.
No sex before marriage.
I haven't
Is that
read
what
the
you're
Bible in a long time, Theo. So
Is that what you're
refresh my
saying,
memory.
Theo?
I'm gonna step to the side. If you hold yourself and keep yourself, then you won't be in that situation. I'm sorry, I just gotta speak it. I'm gonna speak the truth. You gave me the platform, I'm gonna speak it. So this is why we're in the situation we're in.
Before marriage, that's what he's saying. No sex before marriage.
Mm-hmm.
We all fall short of the glory.
Gotta test drive the car.
Let him use you, G.
Man, check it out. We're gonna move on to the next topic. I don't know if Mike is in the chat. I don't know. But he wanted to talk about. Let me see if I got his shit right, because he just called and said it to me. He was just he was asking a question to the women as to why you guys think you can dress provocative, dress a certain type of way, and then y'all act all bougie, like act mad when y'all don't, like when they try to holler at y'all. I'm hoping he here, because I want him to call in. I want him to explain it.
Just say you out.
Just because you know what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking, because some women sometimes you feeling kind of a little sexy. This looks good. If you got the body, wear it. I'm a firm believer. If you have the body, wear it, because you might not always be able to wear that later on in life.
What he's saying, your booty cheeks hanging out. And I'm trying to holler.
I think you used to be sexy and classy.
But yeah, thank you. Provocative doesn't mean your whole behind is out.
Ain't that what he's saying, G?
He basically, he didn't, like he say,
you might have like
briefly.
a little cleavage. You might have a little cleavage, looking sexy. I mean, and it's fitted, right? And I think it's annoying if a man if he just comes off tacky with the approach. You know
Especially
what I'm
when
saying?
it's like that. Now, there's differences because you have women popping their butts, you know what I'm saying, making it clap and showing, but like the woman who's classy and sexy gets treated the same way. And I don't think that's cool.
Yeah, that's true. So I think it's all about the approach. So if the approach is off, then she's gonna be like,
you know, and I was thinking about that because when I talked to him earlier today, I'm like, I thought about it, I'm like, I wonder what his approach was, or what his approach is. So I'm hoping that he in the chat, or if he call in, I told him I would leave the call in number for him so he can call in.
Okay, you was talking about the cleavage, both of y'all. So
okay.
So
or something tight.
No, I'm use the cleavage. We man. So my approach is perfect, but you know what I mean. And y'all gonna see that. So that's gonna throw y'all off a little bit. Even you're gonna stop hearing what I'm saying because my eyes keep looking at the cleavage.
No, but some dudes just come
too strong and too disrespectful,
right? Or maybe she just might. Or I feel like if a woman is not interested at first glance of this man, then all of a sudden the attitude changes. He gets upset. Now you all stuck up just because you don't want to holler at him.
So I wonder why he thinking like I wish he hit the chat because I'm wondering why he's obviously getting turned down. I'm guessing.
Who think like that? He thinks like that because a woman don't want to take him up on his proposition or whatever he was trying to do, and he gets mad. Who thinking like that?
Some guys do.
It happens
some
all
guys
the time.
do, and it's like, whoa,
it's crazy.
If I can get him in here.
So
it's crazy.
So now I have to. Let's just say, well, I don't dress like that now. Anyway, never have. But I feel like if a man approaches me and I'm not interested, or if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna nicely just be nice and say thank you, but sorry, I can't. You know what I mean? Because sometimes dudes take it the wrong way and think you're acting all stuck up.
I was at this golf charity event like a couple of weeks ago, right? And I was in golf attire, a polo with like some black slacks, whatever, you know, all dolled up though, like had my makeup, hair done, or whatever. And this person was just talking, but there's a situation with this story. And then he's like, well, who says you're beautiful? I said, God. But obviously you hitting on me, right?
And me.
Right. And then he's like, well, your parents don't count. And I'm like, that's so petty because I was not, you know what I'm saying? And so then we had a conversation because we were mutual friends with other people. While, you know, I really just give light-skinned pretty girls or pretty girls in general a hard time. So see, that's a personal thing. But I'm dressed whatever, classy. Yes, I could be attractive to you, whatever, but that's crazy. That's your own insecurity that you're trying to deflect on me. That's not cool because I'm minding my business and I'm being polite.
Right.
Why are light-skinned girls still in and light-skinned guys are out?
Hey, Gates, it's been time for you light-skinned niggas to be out anyway. Look here. We shut y'all out in the 80s, man. We shut y'all out in the 80s with the Jerry curl.
Bad, man. We can't get no love.
Light skin has never been in.
Okay, G. Let me say this to Theo, since we off topic a little bit. Theo, I had a conversation with two of my female coworkers today. One's like 31, 32, and the other one's 56. So she's like, they were both like, one from California, another from New York. Yeah, they said I never talked to Las Vegas guys because the young one said they weird, and the other one said they're lame. So I was like, explain. They was like, well, it just approaching conversation. Once they walk up to you and start talking, I was like, damn, I'm glad I ain't one of them Las Vegas dudes y'all talking about.
But I was gonna say in my head, and I don't know, I'm thinking dudes probably from like back east, they're more
they're aggressive and direct. Yeah.
So that's
maybe
what
the laid back
approach.
Yeah,
they're laid back is y'all.
Who more laid back?
We are.
Yeah,
in Vegas. That New York, right? Hey, mom, come here, mom.
You know, some women like some aggressiveness.
Yeah. Ashley, you got Rich said something to you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. every Tuesday.
Hey, Gates, you guys keep it going. I'm gonna be back a little later on. Y'all keep it going though.
Hey, Kim, thanks for joining us, bro. Do it more often, bro.
All right. Peace out.
Okay. Later, man.
Oh my goodness.
I also think though it's the culture. You got to think Vegas pimps, hoes, just different things like that. Like there's a different culture. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
This isn't like the South where it's like the gentleman approach or different things like that. Like it's it's different out here.
Right.
Propane, how do you know about this spot over here, Propane? Who told you? Somebody sent you here. But anyway, Calvin Oliver said, hold on. Calvin Oliver said, Team Light Skin has no problems in any area.
Hey.
The delegation has spoken. See that? Look. Hey, look, Calvin, you're welcome over here any time of the day. Because Team Light Skin men, we get it rough. Yeah, Propane, Propane, he light skinned. They Propane probably get it too. Y'all don't know Propane. He probably get it too. He probably your complexion.
Hey man, after
we're the same complexion though.
Hey man,
we're the same complexion.
No, we not. I'm lighter than you.
G,
okay.
I
like that.
G, after Elder Bars, y'all done had a representative.
We've had plenty of
Christopher Williams. Christopher Williams.
Do not go.
That's the 80s, 90s.
You said
Drake. Drake. That was a joke.
No, yeah.
They don't say Christopher Williams. That's still 80s, 90s. They had
until Nino stabbed him. I never did like you, pretty mother.
And see what happened. He got shot at the end.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I guess Mike, I texted him. He didn't say anything. But the thing I look at, like when I go to the gym, right, I be seeing some of these women wear some shit they wear, and it's like you can wear what you want to wear, but it's like it's almost seems like that should be on purpose.
Definitely.
It's like, come on, they be having them little spandex pants now. They go up in their ass. Yeah, it's like, what is this?
The ones that scrunch up.
The ones that emphasize your butt and all that.
On the right person, it'd be like,
yeah,
right. But on the wrong person, be like, what the fuck is she doing?
Right.
The sponge body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you ask them, they'll say, no, I dress like this for myself. It's like, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
You're dressing like that because you like the validation.
That's what we're talking about.
Those
that's what we're talking about.
But who wears them the most?
And Slick, they look at you like, what you looking at?
Exactly. And especially when they set up the camera and just wait.
Yeah.
Like, look at this guy looking at me. It's like, what do you think he's supposed to do?
Yeah, you right there doing squats, and I'm right here on the leg machine.
Right.
You right in front of me. You want to turn my head?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that's frustrating.
But that goes back to what we were talking about before: women who are just dress sexy and classy, and then women who are just out there raunchy.
Yeah.
And the lady at the gym who's half naked, the girl on Instagram twerking her butt in the water, making it pop. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that. That's just doing too much. Or dating her naked. I was gonna say snowbunnies. Yeah. But
I'll go ahead. Was you finished? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm done.
Now I want to go back to what Toya said, and she said there's a difference between Sexy Red and Erykah Badu. But both have curvy bodies. That doesn't mean they're both on the same level.
So
in this day and age, it feels like most, not all of us, I gotta slow down. Not all use an approach for Sexy Red and don't recognize that ain't it.
That's true.
I hope I read that right. I've been going too fast sometimes. Shit.
That's it.
But you know,
she's not gonna get she's not gonna get the approach that Erykah Badu is gonna get.
No, but even that video where Erykah Badu was walking around naked, that was art.
Yeah,
that wasn't raunchy.
Yeah.
So, what do y'all think about the Sexy Red?
We said Team Light Brown.
As far as shade, every man don't want everybody to see what his woman working with.
No, but I'm asking you. You see Sexy Red walking.
She's gonna get the hey, what's happening? What's happening? She's not gonna get the hey man, what's your name?
But I'm asking you what you think. If you was to see her, is that sexy to you?
But not her.
I'm not talking about, okay, but what about the body and the clothes?
If I was a single man, that's something I won't take home. That's something.
That's like saying that's like going to the strip club.
Yeah,
you see a stripper, but that's not your wife.
Yeah,
that's right.
Not,
you don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Red's nicer than me because when I see Sexy Red, I see a dude. I cannot tell the difference between her and the trans.
Hey, I agree.
Sometimes the trans probably look better than her.
I don't know how she got that name, Slick. Right. I don't know how she got that name.
That's the nerve. It's the nerve. Right?
Go ahead, Theo. Go ahead, Theo.
What, Theo?
Thank you, Emmett. So you have to understand, Satan's whole agenda is to break the man. Yeah. Females back in the day used to wear bobs, low-cut hairstyle. Now, when you put all that weave in your hair, you can't tell the difference when a man put that same weave in his hair than the same woman. Don't know women where they wear the natural hair. That's the whole agenda, to break the man. Like he said, you can't tell the difference between Sexy Red. Then you go look at, what's her name, Nicki Minaj, when she was looking like a tomboy and they stuck that hair in her head. Yes. Oh, yes. Come on. Preach on. I'm ready tonight. I got time.
He's on fire.
And it goes like this, Theo. Me and you went to school. You ain't see no girl underwear, but now you just turn they on TikToks and they bra and panties.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
But Red, when they get their booty fixed, then the little trans boy go get his booty fixed and wear the hair and walking from behind too. You look at the little boy. I mean, you don't know it's a boy. You be like, "Ooh, look at she got cakes." Turn around, it's a whole man because he got the weave and everything.
Yeah,
that's facts.
Let's go back to our bobs. Let's go back to our low cut hairs. Let's go back to identify you are a woman.
Well, the problem is you
men
allow
have bodies like females though.
Surgery.
Some of them that haven't had surgery.
Working out. I don't know.
I'm just like
jeans. I don't know.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, to head, Theo, that's why I always keep wondering how these middle school, high school girls got weaves and wigs. Do they have the hair you were saying, Theo?
Because they mamas don't want to sit down and press their hair.
Okay.
They mamas don't want to sit down and put barrettes and comb it, so it's easy to throw some weave in there.
Wait, hold on.
Ain't no more big mamas.
You don't do barrettes like in high school. Come on.
Hey. Hold on, Shay. Hold on. But because now you put the weave in there, now the little girl want to be assumed that she grown. But when you put barrettes in her hair, she stays in the kid's place.
Oh, he said he got time today.
But I'm saying
I got time today.
But what I'm saying is, girls now, junior high and high school, they are.
And guess what? So when the pedophile look at that little child and text him like that little man texting a 10-year-old, 12-year-old girl, this is what happened because she's presenting herself like that. She already filled out because of the food. She got the long weave, and he's stupid. How old are you? You 12. I'm 18. Okay, come on.
I'm sure
you put that damn barrette in her hair. Guess what? You still a little child. Yeah. Don't put you on no thumb. Wear them grandmama panties.
They show kids who have weave. Like,
but I will say,
what did I miss?
Like 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? 5. Like literally, I have.
But I will say, I do see these young girls, junior high, high school, wearing like these front lace wigs.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy.
It is
with the baby hairs and everything.
Yeah.
So like, guess what, Shay? The mom and daddy pimping her out.
Yeah. Well,
before she can go to the street.
They're the ones paying for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
She getting pimped out at home. I got time today.
Do you believe it's hope? Do you? Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys believe there's hope for our children, or do you think the pressures of society is too strong? There's nothing. It's too strong, right? And that's what I'm thinking. There's no. I'm looking. It's too strong.
Okay, but this is the problem, though. Is that parents allow the social media to take over for these children to believe that this is okay.
Well, they use tablets as babysitters.
You know, right? But I'm saying a parent that should monetize what the child is watching,
screen time, and engaging with them.
You don't need no, like you're not getting no wig or you're not doing
chat lives matter. I bet your baby getting stalked by a pedophile. I got time today.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss?
Shots fired.
Boom. Where's that
I got time today. You got children? You probably a pedophile with no picture. I got time today.
What's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Look,
God.
Tamika says no hope. Sorry. And let's just stay on that real quick. I mean, because I was thinking about this. I'm like, I really don't think the kids of today, like, I would be, if I had kids, I would like, look, no social media. It would be tough.
Strict, yes.
Yes, because society is, the pressure is so strong, especially, I'm not gonna say especially for black kids. Black kids, what are our black kids looking up to? What is that?
No, I'm looking for something. Right. Keep going. I'm sorry. You go ahead. I'm looking for something.
For us, we have like,
but we can hear it all over there.
I know. Just turn the volume down. Turn the volume down.
Like,
but for us, I mean, we had like magazines, you know, or what we saw like on MTV videos or the other, the videos. Yeah. That's it. But at the same time, you were taught in your house, like your mom was like, "Nah, you're not wearing this." Or
there's more accountability in the community, so like your neighbors could tell on you or spank you. Like it was more of like a village mentality, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Or the clothes that the kids wear now, the parents are buying them. There's no way these children are buying their clothes themselves.
Parents are they kids besties. They twinning. You know what I'm saying? That's they homegirls. It's not their kids. Like it's not the same thing. Just like the guy was saying earlier about Big Mama. You know, I think that was you, right?
No, that's Theo. Theo said that.
Theo. Yeah. So it's like
I got time today.
Theo, jump in.
The family dynamic has changed.
Theo, as soon as you see a break, you can see them talk. As soon as you see a break, just jump in.
The problem is there are no more two-parent homes. Let's get to the basics. There are no two-parent homes. So mama lay down. She got to get up and go to work and wake up and take the baby to the babysitter. She get a baby the phone and the baby doing whatever. And then mom wake up, throw the baby something in the bag and drop her off somewhere. She don't know where she dropping them off at because there's no more two-parent homes. Let's get back to the point.
Hey, Chat Lives is roasting no back there, man.
I'm like, what is going on?
Hey, Chat Lives having his face. Chat Lives ain't got time today. I got time today.
He said it with the gamer's chair.
Yeah,
it's all
he's
good.
a stalker and a pedophile.
Theo.
Hold on, your mic is down. Hold on, because you had all that music and shit playing.
Theo, this is what I was looking for. Theo, you know the boy Corporate be doing the things. This was his post on March 5th. He said, "Now that I'm adult, I realize how sick those grown men were that used to pick up girls in high school. Those girls now know how sick those men were too. Then you remember how you be in high school, them dudes with the good cars, they that fine girl your age, them some pedophiles." That's back on with Theo talking about old boy. Somebody stalking his daughter right now. If you let them wear that hair, they look older than what they is. It's an older man trying to do that.
Oh yeah. Sure.
When we were in high school, we had leaves and stuff like that.
But then here's the thing: we talking about boycott, but we ain't boycotting them pedophiles.
Right.
We ain't boycotting them pedophiles. We ain't boycotting that uncle touching on them little girls. We ain't boycotting that. Let's boycott something. Let's boycott something.
The R. Kelly remix from
That's for you. That's for you right there. That's for you.
So what happened?
R. Kelly.
Hold
Yes, sir.
on. Real quick.
Yes, sir. And I'm married with my child. Player, what's your status? Your face hid, so you're probably a bot. Touching yourself. You looking at me touching your nipples?
Whoa!
I got time today.
Somebody had their Wheaties today,
right?
I'm sorry, Ashley. What was you saying
R.
about
Kelly got a new remix from the penitentiary. Just released yesterday, 2 days ago.
Residuals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought Chris Brown had a residual song.
Everybody doing a remix. It's a remix challenge to that.
But he released it from prison.
Yeah. He sounded good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Talking about pedophiles. Talking about pedophiles and all. It just made me think about it.
Can we listen to R. Kelly? I just know. Is it okay?
I don't listen to R. Kelly.
Hey, G, you talking about Stephen A. and LeBron?
What's say, Theo?
I got Speakeasy over here. Somebody must have dropped a link because a lot of these people ain't supposed to be over here.
Well, we want them over here. Thank you.
I appreciate Speak and Propane. These Philly cats over here keeping it plain. Chat Lives Matter.
I sent some to my friends and stuff.
Huh?
I sent some to my friends.
These ain't your friends though.
You don't know who my friends are.
This is the dysfunctional family that's over here.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one that you got cussed out. Yeah, that Shay got cussed out.
I'm just sitting here minding my business.
Yeah, but
hey, you talking about LeBron and Stephen A. tonight?
Go ahead. We can talk about it. Go ahead. What you think about LeBron and Stephen A? What you think? What do you think? Do you think LeBron was wrong? Do you think talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Okay, Emmett gonna agree with me, but I ain't looking at what I'm looking. LeBron was a father, but LeBron crossed the line by stepping to a gatekeeper, which is Steve S8A. You know they're gonna push him. They're gonna push him in a few years to run for president. So when LeBron crossed that line, he had to step out hurt.
I thought he just said, "Oh man, that's my kid."
No, he stepped to a gatekeeper. You know, Stephen A. signed for a 5-year, $100 million. They finna push him for president. And when LeBron stepped up, which LeBron is okay for stepping up for your son, but you don't do it in that profession, and everybody went against him.
So what's the point of stepping up when I'm sure there's other people saying the exact same thing?
Hello?
No, to the person, Shay, to the person he said it to. You gotta understand.
I hear what you're saying. I hear that, but I'm just saying, just period. What is the problem of speaking?
It's about your respecting your elders in the role that he's in. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is, what did he say that was wrong?
Nothing.
You get what I'm saying?
He just kind of checked him.
I'm talking about what did Stephen A say?
Oh,
that
nothing.
Was wrong?
We're talking about LeBron being wrong.
Right. But I'm just saying he's got to know that it's just not Stephen A talking,
Definitely.
saying the same thing to other people. And not only that, he gets to playing. It's going to be on TV.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to be talking.
He shouldn't have put his son out there like that if he doesn't want people to have the comments about him.
So this is the thing on opposite of what you saying, Theo. If it just say it was me, I ain't Stephen A. Smith. I ain't got the money in Stephen A. Smith. I'm gonna make LeBron hit me so I can sue his ass with the money.
Right.
You want to step to me?
Right.
But the principle of it was y'all missing what I'm saying.
No, I heard you. I got you, bro. I got everything you said.
Said something to Stephen A. Smith, who gonna be one of your president candidates. LeBron crossed that line. LeBron in that circle. He know the rule.
We're agreeing with you.
LeBron, man.
Ain't nobody
finna
vote for his
motherfucking ass. But you know what, Reds? It's crazy because I do believe he joked. He because he was like polling as like an actual candidate. Yeah, that's what they was doing. And so he joked and said he not qualified. But knowing Stephen A, not knowing him, but thinking he has an ego like that, his ass is gonna throw his name in that hat. Watch.
I'd vote. I like Stephen A.
You'll vote for Stephen A.
I would not vote for Stephen A. Lord to
I like Stephen A.
I'm done with politics. Yeah, after this last election, I'm done with politics. I'm not voting ever again. I don't do that.
You got a secret service. You got a secret service for the rest of your life, bro.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done voting. But I don't know, man. Like, but that's to me, that's part of the game, right? If you in the NBA Unisports, you're gonna get ridiculed. You're gonna get people gonna talk.
That's his job.
That's his job to do it. But a lot of people try to say, like Corey Holcomb, a lot of people try to say Stephen A only goes at the black players hard. That's one of their biggest arguments against Stephen A.
But is that true?
No.
I don't know.
I don't watch it like that. I think he go at everybody. The league is what? The majority black, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
Yeah, I'm just supposed to pick on him.
It's like black folks can't say shit about black folks.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, man.
My relative right now is going at it. I was just talking to my brother the other day, Paul George. I feel so bad for him right now, but it's part of the situation, and that's my family. However, at the end of the day, I was asking my brother the other day. He was like on that WWE, and they were booing him. I was like, man, they ain't giving this man a break because of his pinky. But I mean, it's just part of the situation.
Well,
you don't want to see, but it's like that's what he signed up for. And guess what? They get paid a lot of money.
Well, you're gonna hear from me. That's my team. You need to step up.
Well, hey. I'm sorry.
No, I like him. No,
but he's getting a bad rep right now. But that's just part of the course.
Injuries is just a part of the game.
No, but I'm saying even being disappointed or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, real quick, I want to switch up. We got about 15 minutes left. We gonna go to 7:30 tonight. But Shay has sent me a video. What you gonna say?
Video?
Nah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you guys heard about John Robertson.
That's where I was.
Oh yeah.
From
I'm gonna play the video.
I'm never gonna get it. Never.
Yeah.
You guys, for the past almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. I said it. Oh my God, it's out. I've been living in my car. Oh my gosh. If you remember, if you guys were with me, in 2020, I did like 105,000 interviews. And in the interim, I was living with my parents in Vegas. And that was wonderful until it wasn't. I love my mom, but she became very angry. And a lot of her anger, she was taking out on me, and I was her target all the time. And I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I respect her too much. Let me get out of here. And I was sleeping in my car for maybe about a month in Vegas. And then the guy that was co-managing me at the time was living in LA, and he said, you need to come back to LA. Okay. And he said that I could stay with him. And so I was like, okay. He's like, I don't have a lot of room, but I'll make room for you. And then when I got to his place, he actually didn't have room for me. So it turned into, okay, well, I'm going to put you in a hotel for the night. And that one night turned into 8 months. Oh my God, you guys. Because every apartment that I looked at, every single time I looked at a place, I would call him and I'm like, okay, can you meet me here? I would tell him ahead of time, of course. And then he wouldn't meet me there. And so I would take video and send it to him. And he's like, no, oh my God, this neighborhood, I hate it. I mean, I felt like he was playing games, and I knew he was playing games, and I wasn't the one. I'm like, come on, I'm trying to make this easier on you because financially, I know it's got to be hard. You're paying your rent and you're paying my hotel. His apartment was $1,700 a month. And then my hotel was over $3,000. Yep. So, and I was always stressed every week because he would pay weekly for the hotel. So every week I was like, oh my God, can you afford it? Are you okay? And he's like, no, I can't, but I'm getting it together. What? You're the one who said to go to the hotel and you're not approving any of the apartments. Like, it would be so much cheaper to just get me into an apartment. Like, what's the problem?
She's getting on my nerves.
Is that a new video?
Annoying.
I believe so. So
you believe this better not be like 8 years old.
No, it's not.
So let me ask. Oh, go ahead, Shay.
No, I was gonna. So how does it? I know how it happens, but I mean, in Vogue.
She seems entitled.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no.
What do you mean?
And she got mental issues.
Ain't nobody booking in Vogue. They ain't no chilling circuit or no concerts.
No, they're not getting back together. Like
that's NBA All-Star game singing. They brought in Vogue out at the NBA All-Star game.
But I'm saying, yeah, that's one night, but ain't nobody. You can't get on the Folk City
tour.
No, what's that?
Hair weave. Who did your hair?
Wait, hold on.
Who did your hair? You homeless. Who did your hair? Your hair ain't nappy. You made up. Stop the BS. You're lying.
The answer. Oh, go on.
I was gonna say who was the lead?
That was her. She was the lead singer. Dawn was the lead singer.
I don't know. Only one I know was Dawn.
She was.
Yeah. You see the picture before that?
She was the lead singer.
How is it? Because her voice is absolutely beautiful. How are you leaving out your car? How are you not getting work?
This is the thing.
Does she have mental health issues?
It sounds like it.
That's what Toya was asking right there. Like, I don't know, man. That industry, from what I'm hearing, and it's like it can be brutal.
Eat you up and spit you out.
Yeah.
Y'all missed one thing though from the beginning.
What?
What's that?
She said he didn't have room for me. He did have room for me, but she didn't want the room that he had for her.
But this man.
No.
That was her parents.
No, he said.
No.
She said
the
guy had room.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. He had room for in his bed. She didn't want to be in his bed.
Right.
Well, no, she said no. She said he said he had room, but when she got there, he didn't have room.
Yeah, he did. So, if he got a bed, she got a bed.
Reg is correct.
But I'm taking it as when she said that when she got there, he really didn't want her there. Because why would you go to?
Because she's crazy.
A motel.
You could tell she's crazy.
I started thinking the dude might have been married because he's paying his rent and then paying for her hotel.
Think about like the dude from the Cosby Show, right? And then Tyler Perry gave him that job, right? And he was working at the Vanessa's husband.
That was Alvin.
And then even Yo-Yo, she used to like in between, like now she's back blowing up, but like she had a job at a grocery store. People would see her in LA all the time. She could get a job. She's still depending on a man because she's used to being Dawn, the superstar.
Right.
She needs to get up on her own feet.
But is it that easy? Because that's
ego. That's ego.
No, but I'm saying the music.
Who cares? If you living in your car, it's crazy.
But what I'm saying, there are so many artists that could blow, sing. Where are they now? Think about like
living in their car.
Like
that's what I said, Roslyn. He said it without saying his bedroom.
Okay, think back. You had Stacey Lattisaw and Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill is still doing his thing. Stacey's voice was amazing.
Yeah.
What happened?
She got into gospel.
Stacey
got into gospel.
Oh, did she get into okay? I'm like, because
it's called pivot. It's called adapting.
But Toya said you like when you see in Vogue, Dawn is not like she's not there.
But I thought I heard an interview and
is she
she's not in the group.
What's up, Theo?
I met her, and and the warrior tried to holler at her, and she shot him down. So I'm happy for her.
Allegedly.
If you were single and Dawn, she was in Vegas, Albert Murray, man, you had a shot at the lead singer of In Vogue. Do you know the props that you would walk in, like when you walk into the party, like, just In Vogue,
that part.
All she needs is a little guidance. That's all she needs.
Okay, hold on. So
then they're gonna be like, man, why your girl standing on top of the cabinet, dog?
so when she said she moved home with her parents, it was good until it wasn't.
Till her mom's
mom, yeah.
So that kind of makes you think, was there a mental issues?
Yeah, there's no accountability. There's no accountability in anything.
Right.
It's the guy, it's the this, it's the that, it's the whatever.
Right.
It's the car, it's a victim thing, it's a whatever. You're grown.
But how are you?
Her mama say, I'm tired of your crazy ass.
Exactly.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. That's exactly what happened.
Yep.
I think she had some bad relationship that did that to her.
For sure. Could be having some drugs, maybe.
No, it's all relationship.
It's all
I think it's all relationship. Listen, everybody on this call right now, if worse came to worse, we would hold each other up. Like, come stay with me for a minute, and then, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you have a network. Your network is your net worth. But if you're the type of person that burns every bridge, that's how you end up living in your car.
That's
right?
good.
And I guarantee she went to her mama's house and she didn't want to follow her mother's rules for that house because she feels like she's grown. Yeah, but you're not in position to make these types of choices or whatever it was she was trying to do, you know? And so, yeah, people don't end up like that unless they're mentally ill and they can't function in normal society, or they have burned every other bridge that would be willing to help them.
And it's like I got a CDL license. If I'm living in my car and G and T are gonna be like, Reg, man, you got a CDL, use your license.
Right.
Y'all gonna think like I'm a fool, right?
Right.
Man, you apply for these driver jobs. No, man, I put in a McDonald's and Burger King. For what? You got a CDL.
But
you gotta do what God bless you do. You sing, go find some jobs.
But what is she talking about? Like every neighborhood wasn't good enough for him. He said it was bad.
Right. He's just tripping.
I need to become a better listener.
Theo, what my granny told me is God bless a child that got their own. You know none of this shit. I said what my grandmother would say, because you were talking about big mamas before, is God bless a child that has their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's like he the manager, but you worried about the area she living in, but you ain't got no work. So it don't matter where she live. What you want? You want people to say, "Oh, that's Don over here in the hood."
Yeah, that's great. But you in your car.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But wait a minute, a lot of people say they in their car, but they in somebody's house. And again, she got makeup, she got weave. Man, come on, you got a $300 weave.
Did she have weave though? Did she have weave though?
Theo want to see her with them. Theo want to see her with the Main Street dreads on. Underpants dreads.
A lot of perm.
Turned
Let's
up.
see that.
He said the cuckoo bug.
Hey, Snoop Dogg braids. Then I know you're homeless.
So it looked like she just took her bonnet off.
Or maybe she does have mental like that. What's that one actress that is out there now? Who's really pretty? Remember she played that one.
I know who you talking about.
I know who you talking about from with LL Cool J.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
But you can make money on YouTube living in a car.
Wait, she's not what?
People make money all the time living in their cars.
But here's the thing.
What you say, Slick? What?
Oh no, she's not that bad. I know you talk. That girl's schizophrenic.
Maya.
Maya Campbell. Maya Campbell. Yeah. No, this right here. Here's the thing. At her age, because she got to be what, 55?
Older than that, probably, or something. Yeah.
Right. Well, where's her man? I guarantee the right man has knocked on her door several times, but he was too nerdy. He was too nice. He was too. And this is for most women. Most women, your Mr. Right has already done walked past you, and you was like, he a nerd.
I'm thinking
now you living in your car.
The dude who's paying for that hotel, I think is her dude.
No, he's not paying no more.
No, she didn't say he wasn't paying no more. That's what
She said she's been in her car. I don't know. Why
she
no? Why did she post that?
She said she was in her car, and then she went to LA. He didn't have room, so now she's in a motel. And every apartment that she goes to find, he says he doesn't like the neighborhood. She's saying that it would be cheaper for her to live in an apartment
I get that.
than living in the hotel that
weeklies
that he's paying for.
Right, $3,000 a month.
But I'm thinking that's her man, because what dude is going to pay?
This has to be old.
Okay, if it's not her dude, what dude is going to pay his rent at his house and then be paying for some chick to live in a hotel?
There's no rent in LA right now that's $1,700. Okay,
right. Yeah,
they have rent control, so that's old because
that's Vegas.
Average rent. Yeah, that's Vegas now.
Wait, hold on, but that might be a house he owns, and that's his mortgage.
Okay,
it could be. Is that $1,700?
That could be true.
But why wouldn't he have room for her then?
Oh yeah.
Because he don't want her there.
She's 58, and her ex-husband was 49.
Oh wow!
There you go.
He thought he had to come up. He like, I thought I had to come up, man. Shit, man.
He thought she had some money.
He thought he had Pacific Coast Highway.
Yeah, that part.
Knife in the cake.
Well, then they had a bad contract then, because
Pacific
where did
Coast
she not
Highway.
invest?
Brandy.
Right? Where's the other two
Brandy.
chicks at?
Brandy.
They're still performing. That's what Theo said.
I hate you right now.
She was probably the most difficult member.
Yeah, she was the ego. I didn't hear what happened with Brandy. What happened?
I hate you guys.
I didn't hear it. I missed it.
They're jerks. Just know they're jerks.
I'm just a spectator, Shay. I'm just a spectator.
Oh, anyway, man, look.
Y'all stay in line.
Okay, wait. What?
Yeah. Oh, I do. Yeah.
Oh, they talking about me. That's fucked up.
I'm just a spectator.
It's the family. This is family in here.
How'd that come up?
I'm just a spectator.
This is me. It was me.
You didn't know that's your name, Brent.
That's not cool. No, it's not. And then they're lying. What type of shit?
You just remind me of her. That's all. Just something.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Hey, when I met you, you did remind me of Brandy.
I rebuke
singer
all y'all
Brandy?
in the name of the blood of Jesus right now, okay?
We talking about the singer Brandy?
No, they talk about Brandy.
Thin
from
line
Thin
between
Line.
love
They
and
talk
hate.
about Lynn Whitfield.
Oh,
Man,
that's
we-
hilarious.
This is the pre-haze, I guess, okay?
Nah, we don't. Yeah, I guess.
That is
I'll
hilarious.
do it. Well, I had fun today, man. It was a good conversation. Good laughter.
Don't bring no.
Oh shit, Shay got something.
She got
doing
Amazon.
something.
Yes.
She got some Amazon
I
shit over
shopped
here.
at Amazon this morning.
Let's see. Should I put you on the big screen?
No, let's not do that.
Yeah, put on the big screen.
Is
Why
that
you want me on the big screen, Theo?
is that for the podcast?
You're not being stalked by Tyrone.
Okay, before we get off, we were, last week, the week before last,
yeah.
we talked about health.
Yeah.
Like everybody needs to be on it, health, and
You got
take care of
me a G some
themselves.
Viagra. Oh,
Well, I said no. I ain't trying to give you about a heart attack.
Go ahead, Shay. I'm sorry.
So this is because we just never know.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time I go on Facebook, I'm seeing something,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My brother went through his thing. Like it's so scary. So I got each of y'all.
So she wants us to write in there and say I love you, Shay. I ain't gotta write it, Shay. I love you.
I should have signed this for y'all. So
She got us some notepads. What the hell is that?
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Shay.
I'm
Damn,
dead.
Shay,
Now
I'm-
what?
Thank you.
Reg, hold that book up. Hold that book up,
Open
Reg, so
up.
they can see it. I'm dead.
I don't get
Now
one?
what?
I got one for you. I have
This
one
is
for
for
Theo,
studio-
and I
this
have
is
one
for-
for Slick as
This
well.
is for studio guests only.
What's it
Send
called?
me my. I
I'm
ordered
dead.
myself.
What?
Open it. Open it.
I'm
open it.
dead. What?
I'm dead now. What? Basically, getting your affairs in order. You know, I'm big on this.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have one for
Thank
Theo. I
you
have one
so
for
much.
Slick.
I love this.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Shay. We appreciate it. Important information about my belongings, business affairs, and wishes.
I love it. Thank you.
Okay.
This is
Because
important.
You
what-
see? Go
What
ahead. Shay, go
happens
ahead.
is nobody ever wants to have that discussion, right?
Right?
And then God forbid something happens, and
There you go.
everybody's running around trying to find stuff
Figure
that
it
they can't
out.
find,
Absolutely.
You see this? You see how we do this around here in
So-
North Las Vegas?
right? This
North
way,
Las Vegas, Hollywood.
Yeah, North Las Vegas, Hollywood. That's right. My
this
bad,
way,
Reg.
everything is in there.
Yeah.
Your accounts, your wishes.
It's a planning guide.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I
Look,
love
it
it.
say my marital status, my spouse's name, my children's name. Then it got my former spouse's name. I'm not gonna have that.
One thing though, I would say
Allergies and reactions.
is if you have a safe at your house, because like I'm a big proponent
You
of
sound
planning
like
guides.
work.
I tell people put it in your safe because
Right.
you don't want someone to get your information because you're supposed to have your passwords and your bank account
Yeah.
information.
Just stuff.
Yeah.
That way, everybody knows it's not an argument
Mhm.
over family who gets what their wishes were.
Yeah, but put it in a safe place.
Yeah, exactly. Put it in a safe place. A fireproof.
This is a good idea, Shay.
waterproof.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie because
Put it on the bookshelf because they say black people don't read.
That's fun.
But your family should know exactly where to go. They
Absolutely.
know where to find what bank accounts you have, right? What you owe on this or that.
Passwords,
Passwords,
everything. Yeah.
everything.
Account.
Damn.
look at Chat Lives Matter, man. Chat Lives Matter, man. No, Chat Lives Matter, man. Damn, bro.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. Your family's gonna be in trouble.
That part, because they're not
Your
going to
family's gonna
find.
be in trouble. They're not gonna know what to do.
They're
Thank
not
you,
going
thank you, Shay. Forget what he's talking about. I'm gonna use
Yeah.
mine.
That's
Thank you. I
what- that's
appreciate
what-
it.
that's what
Yeah.
you're
Very
present.
important. This
Thank you
is
very much.
Important. Thank you,
Yeah.
Shay. We appreciate it. That's what we
Yeah.
do here
Being
on the Vegas Live
proactive.
Podcast. We
Yes,
pass
good job.
out gifts, and next week, look, with this, the show is going to be even stronger because guess what? We're going to prepare.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're going to have our topics ready. Are you coming next week?
Yeah,
Our
I'm here.
topics
You
were
can let me
good.
know that.
I'll
We
be
didn't hear
here.
from you. We almost
I
canceled you.
had services. I had funerals.
We almost
People
canceled.
died.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
okay,
got back
all
in
right.
town
So
yesterday.
now I got to get off of you.
Yeah.
You just threw that in.
Thank you.
I was
Now
about to give you
Now,
a hard
Chat
time.
Lives Matter, that was depressing. Right?
Right.
That was depressing.
So next week I won't have my topic, man. Why do women get back in a relationship after a breakup faster than why do women faster than
we
men?
were supposed to talk
Say
about
that again,
that.
Rich.
Why do women get in a relationship back after a breakup faster than men?
Disagree,
Okay.
but I can't wait until next week.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go into that next week. We can do that.
I'm surprised nobody brought up the girl smacking the other girl with the baton on the
Ain't too late. The hell with it.
Yeah, we
Go
can
with
talk
it.
about that really
Go.
quick. Yes.
Go. What do y'all think about that? First of all, I used to run track, right? I ran track. You know what I'm saying? She was just frustrated.
No,
she was just frustrated. It was just a bad reaction.
Let me
and then
ask
she's
you
not taking accountability. That's the bad. That's why it looks bad.
Let me ask you this, G, because you ran track, right? She's saying when she hit that corner, it was an accident.
Bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
No.
Okay. So
it was not an accident.
Okay.
It was intentional. It's a word for it. Slick, what's the word for that? It's a word.
Intentional as hell. That's the
not
word.
Intentional. No, it's like when you feel you about to get deep. Now I just want to.
Because you can see.
It's almost like you're racing.
It was like Holyfield biting. You know what I'm saying?
The ear, right?
Yeah.
Great. Right. Hey, that was a great analogy. Yeah, exactly. You're frustrated, like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I done worked all my.
If you run in track, so your arms are swinging, you don't cock back when you run in track, they clock them up.
Yeah. She tried to say it was an accident.
No,
I saw both.
It wasn't an accident. Her parents should have came and say, no, this take account. This meet this shit head
no,
on.
The parents,
and say you made a mistake.
The parents
you emotions got the best of
Go to some anger
that's all it
management,
was.
take accountability and move on. Apologize.
It was a split the split decision a bad decision that she made. And that's all it was. And she's young. She's a high school girl, right?
But she's a young girl received death threats like she did. I don't like that.
Well, that's today's world. Like when we talked about earlier about today's society, the social media shit is strong.
Yes.
You know, her parents should have been there, and not her. I don't know where her parents were with these interviews and all that.
No, I saw her interview with the girl who said it was an accident. Her parents are backing their daughter, saying it was an accident.
Oh my God! See,
the father is the only one that even attempted to apologize to the victim, right? Even the other coach, nobody talked to that young lady that day to say, "Oh, we're so sorry that happened." They blamed her. The coach was like, "Well, sometimes when you get too close to somebody, they might bust you in the head." And it's like, and so, yeah, I thought it was it's a good lesson, because if that had happened in our day back in high school, it would have been whatever. It wouldn't be a viral national news story. Now, this is going to follow this young lady for the rest of her life. No matter what, the video is always going to be out there. Somebody's always going to say, ain't you the girl that bust that girl in the head with the baton?
Yeah.
So these kids got to be careful. They got to be careful with the choices they make emotionally can stick with them for a lifetime.
That's true.
Well, like I say, man, look, hey, the bad decisions, take accountability for us grown folks. Just take accountability, meet that shit head on.
Mm-hmm.
You make a mistake, which we're gonna continue to make. As long as we on this earth, we're gonna continue to make mistakes.
For sure.
Bad decision. That's what we're gonna do. It's like, all right, meet that shit head on. My bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That shit, that weight lifts off your shoulder so much when you just say, my bad.
Yeah.
That shit like,
yeah.
But when you hold on to that shit and be trying to lie, like, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
That shit just be weighing you down. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody that came in. I appreciate my dysfunctional family dropping in, and I know why they in here. I didn't even realize I went live on my other YouTube channel. I'm like, how they know about this channel? Now I see why. I'm like, I'm live on that other goddamn channel, so they know about that one.
I want to give
but didn't know none of the trolls came in. Chat Live, Speakeasy, Propane, who else? Kip. All y'all, appreciate y'all jumping and joining the conversation, because we try to have good conversations over here, man. We like to laugh, have good energy, man, and be informative, and that's what this is about. It ain't got to be all about all bullshit. We know we can talk about drama all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? And
I want to give Theo one last shot at old boy.
Chat Live, you want to
get a shot at Theo?
He ain't got quiet. Chat Live got his ass quiet. Chat Live quiet.
Don't tell me you Martin Luther King. You turn another cheek, buddy.
No. I know he's sitting over there with his face here, with his weave, touching on himself, looking at all of us getting off.
Oh my gosh.
Doing screenshots. Hey, bro. Hey, chat. I'm not Felice Johnson.
Christian, do the last thing you say.
Right. Look, in chat lines, I already told you. I told I don't know about the put the channel. Channel ain't going any goddamn way. But yeah, we do have to kind of watch our words. I'm not sure what he said.
Yeah.
Did he say pedophile? I don't know what he said.
I said pedophile.
I don't know shit. Yeah,
no trigger word.
If really that does, like people been saying that. I haven't seen proof of it, but I get it. Definitely.
Yeah.
But you listen to Drake and he said,
not you, chat live, not you. I'm not saying you a troll. Not you, chat live. I'm not saying you a troll. I'm talking about some of them, the trolls or who I'm talking about, bro. I ain't talking about you. You are who you are. But we appreciate it, man. You guys got any last words before we bounce out of this bitch?
Today was a good day.
Yeah.
Today was a good day. Ice Cube. Yes, indeed. Y'all hit that like, subscribe button.
When the next meeting?
We got to get with the
coordinator,
the party coordinator.
Oh, I'll have it next week. We'll have our luncheon date, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have our luncheon date.
We'll have our luncheon date by next week.
All right. I'm going next week. I'm going Saturday. Shit. I don't need to watch. I'm gonna go live from down there from. Yeah, I'm like, he down there for real.
You can't go without us.
Shit.
Hey, G, go to Twitter. I'll meet you down there.
Oh, y'all definitely y'all tripping.
Hold on. Theo, it's a 12 o'clock.
Nah. You know what, Theo? Stop.
Hey, we out of here, man. Until next week, man. Vegas Live podcast.
Ashley be looking so lost over here.
Because he just be talking so much shit.
We out.
Eventually catch up.
Episode of Vegas Live. We hope you enjoyed exploring the vibrant and exciting topics of Vegas Live with us today. If you want to stay up to date on all things Vegas, be sure to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on social media. And if you have any suggestions for future episodes or guests, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Vegas Live. Remember, what happens in Vegas becomes contagious.